Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button as the intro plays. Alright, did you happen to catch the live eviction of Big Brother last night? Well, we all know, if you don't know by now, Chemo won the AI Arena competition, and Kenny and Matt were left, the two remaining left to be voted out. And who got voted out? Matt. Pretty Face got voted out.
Pretty Ricky, what they called.
And by the way, did you all see the look on Angela's face? Let me show you. Now, they only caught the profile of Angela, but I could see the elation in her face. It was like Angela was going to whoop it up with Vicki Gunvalson in Cabo. If you know, you know. I mean, Vicki Gunvalson is from Real Housewives of OC, for those of you who don't know. But she whoops it up. And Angela seems like she was ready to whoop it up. She was elated. Woohoo! That Matt is no longer in the house. So, as the feeds, let's go to the feeds, everybody. The three that did not vote for Matt to leave, they voted for Kenny to leave, were Mackenzie, as expected, Leah, as expected, and Lisa, who was dumbfounded, who just couldn't understand that Matt was leaving, so she voted for Kenny to leave. Those three people voted for Kenny, and guess what, everybody? Those three people are have-nots this week.
Guess I just had that one coming.
Mackenzie volunteered to be a have-not because she wants to lose weight and get ripped. All right, so spoiler alert, because that wasn't really a spoiler. Who cares who's a have-not? Spoiler alert, the new HOH is Chelsea. Chelsea is the new HOH. And guess what? Chelsea said she had no plans of winning and before this, and then she actually ended up winning. But one thing's for sure, she knows who she needs to put on her block. One person. She says a person with pink hair and is not a real chef. Chelsea is on a mission to take down Lisa's cooking brand. She doesn't believe Lisa's a chef. I don't believe Lisa's a chef. But Chelsea's on a mission to take her down. Chelsea was still talking with the group about how Lisa isn't a real chef because she don't know how to hold a knife. And I said that before in a video. I look at how people hold knives and how they chop onions and garlic and vegetables to see if they're really a real cook.
They cut, like, that's stuff I'm looking at. Like, it's the little things.
So that happened. But another thing happened. Leah was holding T-Core hostage, telling T-Core how she really felt her. She vibed with her. How Leah says, a lot of people connect with me, but I don't necessarily connect with them. But she connects with T-Core, and she feels her spirit, and she didn't want to keep bringing up astrology, but she kept bringing up astrology. And all T-Core said was, I mean, we could have taken a shot how many times T-Core said, to Leah holding her hostage. And so, that went by. And later on in the evening, of course, Chelsea read her who wants to read my HOH letter? Who wants to see my HOH room? She read her letter, and, that went off without a hitch. So I woke up around 4 this morning. Let me check the feeds. I'm up. And what was going on? You have one camera in the have-not room with Mackenzie, Leah, and Lisa. Rubina is a have-not as well, but she wasn't there yet. Then you have one camera with T-Core, Quinn, and Chemo. The camera people really like to irritate me, at least. I think that's the consensus. Everybody's mad that they always hold the camera where our interest isn't. Like, I'm not interested in hearing Mackenzie talk about how she's gonna miss Matt and the connection she had with Matt, and how Matt is probably gonna date supermodels, and Matt invited her asked her out for a date outside of the house, and she said she's dating some guy who went to Princeton, who's like opposite of Matt. He's like a real city guy, and Matt's like a country guy. But she's been with this guy for 1 month. Ooh, that's serious. And, you know, they were trying to figure out who the third vote was. And I'm thinking it's 1, 2, 3 of you in the room having this discussion. Y'all couldn't figure that out. Or is Lisa holding it close to her chest? I couldn't figure that out because I came in the middle of the discussion.
I don't know. The only person I think that might have voted for him might have been Chemo.
Oh, I forgot.
Being on the block together.
Yeah, being on the block. I know that's a good combo. I have no idea.
But then, you know, the camera let us get a sneak peek into what Tikor and Quinn and Chemo were talking about. And they were basically talking game and the order of events and how it should happen. And, you know, I really have gotten a chance to observe Tikor, and I think she has great reads.
Because he's
going to
be very athletic. We already know he's going to beast those challenges.
Yeah.
And his social game. One of the best social games.
Yeah, it's great.
Like, genuine.
There's no way he's able to fly under the radar.
He's
like
so
that.
freaking likable.
People love
He is the bulkiest
I
dude
know,
here.
that's why.
And nobody sees him as a threat.
Right.
And people follow him on social media for this. That's crazy.
Right.
He's telling the truth. Yeah. He's saying he was a football player. I imagine a D1 athlete.
He was.
You know?
Yeah.
And so, but nobody is threatened
Right.
whatsoever.
That's because he's so sweet.
I mean, I'm not even threatened by him.
Yeah. And he's a feminist. Come on. Where did you find him?
Now,
I really think she has a great read on the house and different personalities and who needs to go. Like, she definitely knows there's a showman's budding between Leah and Cam. She knows that Chelsea is sound and grounded. But, you know, the cameras went back to the have not room to more discussions about Matt's exit. And Mackenzie was really upset about the way Angela handled it. And she's like, I'm 22. I know you're 51, but I act more mature than you, lady, and blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to be respectful. But, you know, the funny thing is people really think once you hit a certain age, your maturity level just kicks in. That's not necessarily the truth. You make a choice in how you behave. And Angela is unhinged at 51. You can be unhinged at 51, 21, 31, 81. If you're unhinged, you're unhinged. And if you need meds, you need meds. But Angela is unhinged. And I think that's something that young people don't get. You know, someone told me once, you are who you were in kindergarten. And I think that's kind of true. I'm still the same goofball that I was in kindergarten. I mean, I've grown a little bit, but I'm still goofy. I'm still telling the same types of jokes I told in kindergarten. But anyhow, I am so interested in seeing how Chelsea will handle this week as HOH. Like, will she make sound decisions? Will she make waves in the house? Will she make a big move? Because she does want Lisa out the house. However, I think if Lisa leaves, a lot of the entertainment leaves, because part of the fun of Lisa being there is people, unfortunately, bashing Lisa, or Lisa being somewhat unhinged. Not as unhinged as Angela, but I see it in her. I definitely see it in Lisa to become an Angela. Like, she definitely has that in her. She has that look in her eye. I'm not going to say they're crazy eyes like Matt, but she has a look in her eye, and she has the behavior patterns with that sprinkle dust of someone who can be unhinged. And Angela needs to stay a little while longer because, you know, she brings the entertainment. And I want to know how Angela's going to do not having power this week. Is she going to, like, level out, or is she going to still be paranoid? I think she's still paranoid. She's observing things, and just the fact that she doesn't necessarily connect with anyone in the house, that's going to make her even more paranoid. But I think an obvious choice would be to put the three have-nots up, or put Kenny back up, because Kenny, obviously, they keep saying how Kenny doesn't want to play. That's what Chemo and Tikor and Quinn were talking about. Kenny's not playing. Just put him up. Leave. He has no fire. That he's really still mad about Matt or sad about Matt. But anyhow, drop into the comments and tell me what you think. And hit the like and subscribe button. Bye.